Yo, so back again. Again, not turning up every day, but I'm trying to finish this off. We have the sort of all the elements of the HTML built out. We've got it's not shown now, but we have got a table and fields for all the information that will come up from all the information that they've at least requested that we create elements for. So now we're going to go into the JavaScript side of things. Now they've gone ahead and the tests are checking for functionality, right? But there's a bit of work that we need to do first. I'm not even going to style anything, because again, CSS isn't really my bag. And I'm not really trying to be a web dev. I'm learning to be a better QA, which is what I do for work. So I'm not too fussed about CSS outside of knowing how to use CSS to target the right elements during testing. So yeah, let's we always have to bring everything in. So we're going to do that. I'll say const, and we should go from the top. We should really go from the top. Const search input is equal to document dot get element by ID. And so, I mean, what I'm planning on doing after bringing everything in is I need to grab the data, see what the data looks like, and then start to manipulate how I'm going to work with the data. And so we'll look at some API stuff. I might not do that today, given how late it is. But just because, again, you don't have to memorize all of this. Eventually it comes to you. I'm just not there yet. I just want to check that this is in the right format. So I have got my last step of my last project up, which was the leaderboard. And as you guys might know by now, if I brought it up, then it will invalidate that last step. So that last step will look like it's not completed, even though it is. But I just wanted to check this and. Okay, so they've got like some APIs and stuff first. I'll do that. But yeah, grabbing stuff by document element, yeah, that's all good. So let's go in and do that for the rest of things. So I'm going to be super lazy and copy this entire thing. And I know I need it at least 13 times because there's only 13 of these here. So cool. So search button. And this will be search button. Pokemon name. I'll be super lazy. Copy that. Pokemon ID. Wait. Should I call it weight? Yeah, there's nothing else going to be weights there, so I'm just gonna be super lazy. Use that. I might regret that. I might want to make a Pokemon weight. I'm gonna make a Pokemon weight because I think I might regret it if I just make it weight. It won't be as descriptive, and you want your variable names to always be descriptive. But I just have a feeling if I leave it at just weight, I won't. It won't be as descriptive, and then it might bite me. It might bite me in the backside later. This will be Pokemon height. This will be type. Oh yeah, see, okay, so I do have to be careful because that's not true at all. Maybe lots of Pokemon, isn't it? Maybe I didn't need it, but can never be too sure. This bit's not as glamorous, but what are you gonna do? I think special attack can be on its own. Cool. Now, the URL that we will need, because remember when we're dealing with our fetch, where it's like this, we will fetch a certain URL, and then we will get the data, JSONify it, and then do something with that object. Now, so I'm going to do what they did and have my URLs at the top. And this is where we start to look at the API document. So I had opened it earlier, but this is a nice, simple API. We've got an endpoint to see all valid Pokemon names. So we can start to actually look at what this looks like. So if I did a fetch, for instance, Pokemon, I'd start to look at what it looks like. So this is where questions of design will start to come up. Do I pull everything down once and then maybe store it in like local storage and then search anytime someone and then search anytime someone searches for something. I'm searching local storage, which will be super quick depending on how big that API list is. And that might not actually be that would be quick, but then there's no point. Then I could actually just load the data into local storage, like as soon as someone opens the page, and then when you search it, just search in the object that's already there. And that will be quicker. But I don't think speed is a thing here. I think I should keep it simple. And so what I would want to do is this really is make a call for the specific that specific for that specific Pokemon. And so let's do some pseudocode now, because what I want to do is so this is effectively it, right? So I'm just gonna add a name here. So with my URL, I might actually not even, I might not do that, because my fetch command is that, right? So let's actually just grab that. And let's come here and let's say, let's do that. Let's call it grab Pokemon, because you gotta grab them all, gotta catch them all. Should I say catch Pokemon? I'll say catch Pokemon. Yeah, but no, catch is its own thing. So I'll say grab Pokemon. And I'm going to try this. We're going to result await the result of fetch, and instead of that, I'm going to have that in there. And I'm going to use the specific that and stick that in there with a template literal of the search input dot value. Yeah, I think it's search input dot value. Right? So this should result in that. Okay, but I will have to do some stuff around this. I'm gonna have to transfer everything to lowercase. So I have to clean up. I'll have to do some string manipulation to clean up. So actually, Okay, cool. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that for now and come back tomorrow. Of course, I'm gonna have to do some stuff with listening for when the input is provided, and yeah, and we'll take it from there. Cool. Let's save our code, and yeah, keep working on whatever you're working on.